Hello, hello, peeps. We are live. Woohoo! And I almost was late to the live, not because I wasn't ready, but because I'll show you what I got invested in. And it's actually what we're going to work on today. And that's why, even though, can I say I wasn't successful in the past in some of them? I guess you don't fail until you say you fail, right? So until I give up on that project, then I'll call it a fail. I'm a couple of years behind. I haven't done last year's and the year before. But this year, what are we today? November 14th. And we are going to work, what is that? What is that right in the corner there? Oh, it's the cord. Okay. Hi, Sabine. Oh, sorry, I'm moving you guys around, but see that cord? I don't want that there. There we go. How you doing, girlfriend? I almost started late because I was looking at my previous December daily or document December. December daily is, a term that Ali Edwards has coined. But I was looking at this, and this is 2021. And it's so fun to see. And one thing I do every year, and I want to make sure I do it this year, is I take the temperature every day. And you'd be surprised. Oh, something just fell. You'd be surprised how much I look at that. That goes this way. Like every time I turn the page, I'm like, oh, here was +3. And here was -7. That's one day. +3, -7. And then -10, +14. We're in Celsius, right? -4 one day, +14. That's an 18 degree, change. That's I love that. So I've got to make sure to do that. I take a picture of the calendar every day, because then your calendar highlights the day that you are. And then I take a picture of the date or the weather as soon as I wake up. And then when I'm printing my my pictures, I know what goes with what, right? Tired as usual, but fine. And how are you? I'm exhausted, Sabine. Lexi is cutting 3 teeth. So her parents are exhausted because she wakes up in the middle of the night just screaming because she's cutting 2 molars in one of the front teeth. And so they're exhausted. They're taking shifts, but they both work. So last night I was like, I had her all day, and I said, I can take her, because I don't have her during the day today. And I said, well, I can take her overnight, so that in the night before she slept all night, so they had one good night's sleep there. I said, I can take her tonight, like yesterday, and then that'll give you guys 2 nights in a row of sleep without having to get up. And I'm glad I did, because she woke up. I put her to bed started at 8ish. She fell asleep at 8:25. She woke up again around 9:20. Was awake till about 10:15. Not crying the whole time, but not asleep either. And then she fell asleep again at 10:15. And then woke up at 1:35, screaming. She was holding her face, so you could tell, like, she was in so much pain. So I got up and I gave her Tylenol because I knew that I hadn't given her anything like all day, right? So I gave her Tylenol, but that took a while before it worked. I need to take a drink of water. That took a while before that worked, and I was just kind of rocking her, like standing and rocking her. The kid is exhausted. She just wants to sleep, right? So then I laid her in bed with me, and it took another hour to get her to go to sleep. And I was like patting her bum like that, right? And then my arm would get tired, so I would stop. And then she would pat the bed. Like, you gotta keep going, Mammy. So anyway, at 3:30, she fell asleep. And then she slept till 7:30. And then her dad was here to pick her up at 8. I'm just going to go around and I'm going to turn my fan on because I am dying. I won't put it on super loud. I'll just do the low. But at least I'll get some air. So what we're going to do today, all that to say, we're going to start on my December daily. And I want to show you something I did like probably 4 years ago. And I still have it, and I put it in the same place every year. So I don't have to do this every year. I don't have to draw these. I don't know if you can tell. But I have different page configuration. And I took the time to draw them out. Because bringing out the page protector here is very glary. So here has 4 4x6 and 4 3x4. That's the C. And then we have the D. And then there's another C. And this is B. Love that. Then we have H. Laura, how are ya? F. G. E. And what else do I have? Anyway, I just did a bunch of configuration, and I love that. I love that I have all of those, and I can just go grab them, and just use them. This one's in bad shape. Did I have 2 of them? Yeah. Oh, I know what it was. I have that. This is C. This is not C. This is A or C and D. This is A and C, I think. D is another configuration. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. I think we're going to do that. How are you, Laura? Poor girl. Poor nanny. I just felt so bad for her. I could tell she was in such bad pain. She kept taking her hand and putting it like on her face. Peachy. Hi, Marcy. Yes, I'm starting the December daily. Instead of putting up a video today, kit creation, we're going to do kit creations right now. I have to say I can only be on for an hour today. I have like a million things to do, but I think we'll get quite a few done in an hour. Apart from having the flu now, I'm not bad. Oh no. How did Katie and Pat's house move go? Really well. Because Katie is a planner. The minute she made the decision, that kid started packing. So they had to be out of there by the 31st, and they were out by the 30th at 7. They were done at 7 o'clock at night. Like, they had everything moved. She's quite She's quite organized, that kid. Okay, so we're going to make a few page kits. We're not going to name them like page 1, page 2. And I don't know, should we make the page or should just we make page? Let's just make the pages. Why would I? Because there's one year I kind of made little page kits and then I put them together. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. How's that? Let's see where the hour brings us. Glad it went well for them. Me too. I ended up watching the baby overnight. So I had a sleepover that night with Lexi. And I was telling the girls I had a sleepover last night with Lexi. That first night went better than last night. She's cutting 3 teeth. The poor little girl. That's all I can say. She was in so much pain last night. She was just holding her face, like, in so much pain. I think I want to do this. So we won't do that. And she was just hugging me, hugging on for dear life. And then the only way she could sleep was if she was in bed with me. And the way that the bed is in that bedroom, and she's 1.5 years now, so it's not as dangerous, you know. So our bed is up against the wall this way and this way. And then her crib is at the end this way. So there's no way she could fall off the bed here, here, or here. And then I'm here. And I was right on the edge. I barely slept, I'll tell you that. And then she kept rolling and like running into the walls. So then I put a pillow like on its side like this so that she couldn't like hit the wall. And then I put a blanket up here. Oh my goodness, she was just rolling the whole time because she was in so much pain. The poor little girl. So I got a little bit of sleep. It's all good. I'll sleep tonight. But I have like a million things to do. We gave our kids Osanite, but I don't know if it's available in your country. It's homeopathy, but works amazing most of the time. You know what? I'll do, you know what? I was, after last night, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that, you know, like, this is what she's been going through, you know? Because she never just cuts one. It's always 3, multiple. And I said, how many teeth do they get? So I looked and it's 20. And after these 3, and all 3 have poked through, so she's at 13 now. She's 18 months. She's got 13 teeth. What? And she looks just so funny. She looks like a little baby, but she's got a mouthful of teeth. Oh. Remember I told you guys she was a biter? At least she stopped biting. She understands now that biting is not cool. Biting is not okay. She was easy to get her to stop that. We were just like, oh, that's not nice. That hurts. And she stopped. She understands so much. So much. I think I've talked about how she loves apples. Like, is obsessed with apples. So, for her snack yesterday afternoon, I said, do you feel like you need a snack? Like, do you want to eat? Would you like an apple? And she went, oh, eat apple, eat apple. And I said, where do we go for the apples? And we went apple picking, right? So we have like fresh apples from the apple tree. And I keep them in my garage because she it just keeps them cooler. So she walks up to the gate going to the garage because she knows that's where we go. So then I pick her up and I take her in the garage and we pick an apple and we come back. LOL, I dread to think what damage she would do to her crib now with all those teeth. Exactly. The little beaver. Well, they've had to take her out of her crib at home, eh? Like they bought one of those extra large playpens and they've put mattresses in that because she was chewing the cribs. You know what I'm doing? I'm matching up more than one. I'm matching up more than one. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know if I have the brain capacity right now to actually build the pages. But maybe we could do a whole bunch of match stuff. And I got these little clear bags here. They're almost 6 and 7/8 by 6 3/4. So I thought maybe we could put everything in there. And then next week, we could just bang them out. I think that's what we're going to do. Because to tell you the truth, the brain power today is a little lacking. But I didn't want to cancel. I miss hanging out with my friends. I miss hanging out with you guys. And I'm like, I don't want to cancel. I know I might forget what I want to say quite a few times. But I think you'll forgive me, right? You'll forgive me if my brain's a little slow today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to choose the background. We're going to choose our cardstock. We're going to choose maybe some embellishments and throw them all in there. Just like we're making page kits. But we're going to bring it down. We're going to bring it down. Guess what? We have snow. No. On Tuesday, they weren't even calling for it. And it was raining. And then when the temperature really dropped at nighttime, then it started to snow, and it snowed a lot. Like, we have like this much snow. Like a couple inches of snow. I'm hoping it's supposed to rain for the next 4 or 5 days, so it should all go away. But we were like, no. I don't like snow before Christmas. Okay, so let's see how many we can do. Ooh. And then next week, my plan is maybe we can put them all together. You know what'd be nice is by December 1st, if we had like 10 pages done. Wouldn't that be amazing? And then we'll just keep that flow going, you know? So instead of maybe doing kit creations, we'll just do lives and we'll make... Wait. No, because as of next week, we'll make the pages. So maybe I'll still do kit creations, but then for this. You know what I mean? But today, we're just going to do our... put together a few pages. T says, "Grr, I smashed distress ink on my picture." Oh no. That's not good. You know what? I forgot to order those pictures again. I just go. I went for a massage yesterday and we were just talking about everything, you know, that I do, really. Oh, and by the way, the store's going to open, I promise. It's just been crazy, to say the least. And we're getting closer and closer. I think he said there's about 600 things uploaded. I've uploaded all the physical products that I made. That's all on there. I have to take pictures and I just haven't had 2 minutes to come upstairs and do that. So I'm hoping Sunday when we get home that I can do that. Well, maybe Monday morning I can get up and do that. I did get up. What day was it? Tuesday morning this week? I got up at 5. Oh man, I have to tell you, I'm reading. I didn't read any last night because, the night that I had. But I started reading The Women by Kristen Hanna. I love it. I read 100 pages in one day. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I read 100 pages. I had read maybe like a chapter the night before and I'm like, this is really good, but I'm too tired. I need to go to sleep. So I woke up at 5. I read from 5 to 6. Then I came upstairs and I did a few videos. And then during Lexi's nap, I read a few more chapters. And then that night I read a few more. I read 100 pages in one day. We had the first snow yesterday. LOL. Had to go rescue 2 plants and put them in our shed. Oh my goodness. I'm not ready for winter. I'm just not ready. Okay, so let's do a blue page. Let's do a turquoise page. Let's do like a light aqua. Maybe these two can go together. A light aqua page. I think I like this idea. You know how I spend so much time finding colors that go together? I think this is great to do this. So let's, like, this is like aqua. This is like going to be like a turquoisey feeling. This is going to be like, quite a few colors, but then add quite a bit of the blue. Then we'll do one in green. And then we'll do one in black. You know what? Sometimes you do something and you're like, oh, you do it out of necessity. You know what I mean? But then it's the next best thing. It's like when you cook, right? And you try something, I don't know, you just add a little something and then all of a sudden it's just your favorite thing. This is like cooking. We're just trying a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, maybe we can do a red one. Well, I think I like that idea. So let's do a black one. Let's do a green one. So if we do all these colors, maybe we can do a brown one. If we do all these colors, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we do 7 in 40 minutes, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Okay, here's red. And then next week, we'll put them all together. If we do 7 next week, and then like I said, I'm going to do kit creations like this. That's going to be just a video to put up on YouTube. And then on Thursdays, during our lives, we can put the pages together. I would love to have almost half of my month put together by November 1st. November 1st. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed by December 1st. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. And then in December, I can actually be putting the pictures on and maybe go back in time, do my 2022 and do my 2023. All in December. Do this year, do 2022, and do 2023. That's a hefty goal, for sure. But I think we can do it. I mean, if you don't make goals, you're just, excuse me, you're definitely not going to do it then, right? You have to have goals. Okay, so that there or here? Here. T says, I've got a question. It's absolutely stupid. There's never Any stupid questions? I think I deleted my file of film strip. It must have been on my tablet, but I'm not used to having files there. So I didn't get what I deleted. Okay, was that, it was an order you did, or was that from a free class, or where did it come from? Because I can go back and find it. Oh, that's the good thing. Because I was like, oh my goodness. I had basically 8,500 orders on my store where we were. So I'm like, if that's all gone, how am I going, if someone says I lost something, how am I going to figure out, what they had and stuff like that? But I found a hack. I deleted everything on the store. I went to the free version of the store, and I didn't lose anything. I didn't have to shut down the store. So now I can go back and easily, you ordered it. Okay, so send me an email, nicole.jones911@yahoo.ca, and like with the name that you ordered, and then I can go find it and I can send it back to you, no problem. No problem at all. It might be on Sunday though, unless I see it today before we leave. Like if I can get to it today, then I will do it today. If not, it'll probably be on Sunday. Because we're going to be in arenas all weekend. So, we're going to be in and out, in and out, in and out. And usually, like, I have to upload the team's games and all that to the Facebook group. So, my weekend's all booked. Okay, let me see. Oh, I love that. We'll put that there. Put that there. So I was really happy that I found that hack. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose all that. 8,500 orders is a lot. Do you know what I mean? And it's all digital. So I'm so happy. Will that go there, or will that go there? I think I'll put it here. And I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to worry about making sure, that it's 3x4 and all that. I'll just make what I need with this. You know what I mean? So I won't worry about that. Won't worry about that at all. So before I figured that out, Dave had gone on the store and downloaded everything. So we have it in 2 spots. So if something ever happens that they delete it for some reason, we downloaded it. So it's more of a pain, because then I have to say to Dave, hey, can you go check, blah, blah, blah. And this way I can just go and do it myself. You know what I mean? Just makes it so much easier. But I'm happy that worked out. Ooh, okay. Let's put that in there. Another thing I want to do is sort of like some prep work for getting my December daily going too. I want to go and make sure that I cut up a whole bunch of digital files and have them ready. I want to go and make sure that I get some stamps. Ooh, yes, my stamps. I sound like Lexi. Ooh, I always know when she's getting into something, because if she's like, ooh, I'm like, what are you doing? She rats herself out all the time. She's just so funny. So yes, I want to go through my stamps, figure out what stamps I want to use. I want to color them with my alcohol markers, and also all those CC Design stamps that I've been coloring, I want to incorporate them. They're downstairs right now because I was doing a voiceover, like my book that I keep them in. They're downstairs, so I won't be able to put them in any kits today, but that's okay. I'll bring them up next Thursday. Like I said, I'm not sure how much we're going to get done today. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need at least 6 sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sheets for each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least you know I can count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one, I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just need one more for this one. Let's flip this one over because I don't need to do any more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just need one more of this one. Let's try to find another blue. Oh, look at that. Let's just do that one. That one's done. This one here, the teal. There. This one's done. I think I had 6, so I need 2 more of this one. Here's one. One more. One more. Another thing too is when I was cleaning up my room and stuff, I found a bunch of like Christmas stuff, and I've kind of put them in my cart. And I just love that my cart is so pretty right now because that was one of the things I organized. So coming to my cart was so nice today. I just pulled the cart up to my chair, and it wasn't like, oh, everything's so messy, right? Like everything is so clean. Now this one here, I didn't clean that up. Maybe that can be my next one that I can clean up, is just take this out and clean it. But that has been, I mean, I hate saying, you know, life-changing, but it's definitely been crafty changing. You know what I mean? Because now I feel like coming up to my room is not overwhelming. I can always go, okay, you know, I have a pretty clean space all the time. And if you saw my video last week, it kind of got a little out of hand because I've just been going from one thing to another and just barely hanging on, right? So I was like, my room is a disaster. In my head, it was a complete disaster. And it literally took me 25 minutes to clean. I was like, and I filmed it, and I was like, that was pretty cool. In my head, usually my resets, if you remember when I did my resets, you know, a couple years ago, the resets would take me a couple of days, like an hour and a half each time. And this time I reset 25 minutes. That was pretty cool. I like that. I was impressed. I was like, you know, this is what it should be, right? Okay, I'm looking for something with black. 3, 6. So I need 2 more colors that would go with black. Oh, I see something here. Ooh, that's pretty. There's one. And then, oh, here's another. And then what we're going to do is just start throwing embellishments on this. And maybe some cardstock. T said, woohoo, love that. I'll do it tomorrow. No need to hurry. Awesome. Awesome. I don't think I'll do the brown just because it's already 1:30 and I want to be able to throw some embellishments on some of these. What about this one now? Do we have the 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're ready to roll on all of these. So what we're going to do is put this away right here. I'm going to put this away. We're going to line these up. We're going to line these up. And I'm going to put the predominant color on top so that I know, I mean, I don't want to just do teal and just do, you know, but I don't think I'll want to put like, I don't know, a dark green on that. You know, I'll try to at least be a little bit more conscious of that kind of stuff. Like yellow, I think would look really good with the black. And I have another yellow. Yellow and the blue I think would look really good. So it's stuff like this I want to add because I love adding just like little strips of papers to stuff. So I guess we're still gonna maybe do a little bit of paper and we'll add what, you know, what we're gonna use as our like little embellishing. Maybe we can do a little bit of gray on that. And then we'll move on to embellishments. So I love that. This last week, I'm like, you know what? I'm scheduling Thursday right away. And then, because it's so easy to say, oh, you know, it's just so overwhelming right now. I think I'm just gonna, you know, I just got too much to do. Right? It's so easy to do that. Not that I don't want to, you know, it's just that life just is sometimes overwhelming. Like, it just is, you know. I went for a massage yesterday and she was like, ooh, girl, you are so rigid. And I said, wow, maybe it's because, like, you know, I kind of don't stop. Ooh, that looks pretty. And she was like, well, you got to be careful. Like, you don't want to burn out. And I'm like, I know. Because I was telling her that the baby was coming over. And, you know, the baby was over. Dave was watching her while I went for my appointment. And I put her to sleep. Listen to this. I put her to sleep before I go. And I was gone. I put her to sleep at 11:15. So it was 11:30 by the time she went to sleep. I left at around 10 to 12 because my appointment was at 12:30. But I always get there early and she starts my appointment early. And then I call on the way home. She was still sleeping. It was 2:24 or 2:20, sorry, 2:18. I'm like, she's still sleeping. She slept the whole time I was gone. And he went to the door and walked in and he goes, oh, she's just waking up. So he had a really easy time watching her. So I came home and I got her lunch ready and so she had a late lunch yesterday. That looks like beige, not yellow. Maybe it's because it's far away. But it's a little, it's yellow. It's not a bright yellow. It's kind of a toned down yellow. You know what? I might do some other like goldy yellow with this, with the black. I'm really liking this. I'm liking the way this is going. I don't have a lot for this one. Maybe I could do black for that one. Let's do black for that one. Let's do black for the red. I think that'd be cool. We'll grab a few and put that there. Okay, I think that's enough paper. Woot woot. Now, let's see what we have in the tickle trunk over here. I really want to color these guys in now. You know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go put them on my desk where I color. And I'm going to color a few of these guys in. They're adorable. They're adorable because I was kind of running out of Christmas stamps to color. So, okay. There's a lot of digital stuff in here. So I'm hoping by December, because I'm going to make files, like packages, not files, packages, like physical stuff with our Christmas stuff. So that's the next thing I'm going to work on. My last thing I have to do is take pictures of the stuff and upload that. And I think my part is done. So then I'm going to start working. I'm taking a course right now, how to use the software that I have. I've learned a lot on my own, but I really want to, learn a little bit more. I'm going to put the deer over here. We're going to put a few of the deer. Or maybe we can put the deer. I love these snow globes. Oh, I totally forgot about them. Like, totally forgot about these. So, I'm so happy to have those. We have a Santa. And the Christmas gifts. Hi, Esther. I almost squealed. Hi. You were cooking and having dinner, so now you can join. I completely get that. I'm feeling overwhelmed almost every day. Totally 100%. And you know what? You can only do what you can do, right? And I literally get up at anywhere between 5 and 6:30 in the morning, or 5 and 7, we'll say. And I go until I go to bed. And even once I go to bed, a lot of times I have my computer on my lap and I'm still doing stuff. But at least I have heat on my back and that kind of stuff. So, I love that there's some stuff that I can do laying down. I love that. And I know it's only because we're trying to get this thing going. And it was a whole lot more work than what we thought. Poor Josh is just going like non-stop. And my cards for Christmas are snow globes, so I can add one of the digitals of your snow globes on the inside. Oh, thanks for showing them. I know I forgot about them too. I'm like, oh my gosh, the snow globes. That was one of the freebies, if you want to call them freebies, for Patreon. I'm like, I'm going to give them the snow globes because I just thought of them again. And so I gave the files of the snow globes. I think I gave, what was it, the snowman one maybe? I think it was the snowman one. And I think I gave another one the next week, but I can't remember what. Maybe it was a deer one that you got yesterday. I just love them. And I love that they're all cut up right now. So I can just go. And see, that's what I'm going to try and figure out. I think for these, I want to do, I'm learning my silhouette so much. I'm falling in love with my silhouette all over again because I'm learning things like the bleed and cutting, like, and the silhouette is working way better for me than it has. Not the Silhouette 4. I'm still thinking about selling that one. I'm still thinking of selling that one. I need to give it a break. But right now, my Silhouette 1 is what is really working for me, so I'm going to keep using that one for now. And I have a Cricut 2, I think. And I haven't even turned it on yet. So I gotta get that going too. But you know what? There's a season for everything. I always, you know, get stuff and then the day comes and I'm like, oh, I have that. And then I use it. Do you know what I mean? But at least I have it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's coming together. Coming to my stomach is just growling. Growling. And I want to make a couple of meals tonight so that this weekend, because we're going to, like I said, we're going to be going, so that we can just go, oh, this is ready. Let's, you know, we can eat that and not eat in restaurants, you know, because it's just so expensive. So right after this, I'm going to be making a chicken Alfredo, and I'm going to make a big batch. It's probably Mason's favorite. So I'm going to make a big batch of that, and then we're going to make some, where's the pink? We're going to make, he loves the wraps with, you take breaded chicken and you fry it in your air fryer, and then you put like, he loves to put just the chicken. I put a little bit of lettuce for him, and then olives and green onions. He loves those. And then he puts chipotle sauce, and it's a nice healthy meal in between hockey games. Like tomorrow, he has a hockey game at 10:55. And then he has another hockey game at 1:35. So 10:55 to 11:55, so noon. So an hour and a half later, he has another game. So he has to eat something there, but it can't be too heavy, right? So I'm trying to think of stuff to eat. You know what I mean? Like, that is nice. And now I'm freezing. I gotta turn off that fan. I'm freezing. I'll just go turn that off. So this is pretty good. I don't think it's everything that we need for those pages. Let me get, I put a whole bunch of cardstock with my December daily stuff. And then, like now, I just have to go, okay, that color will go really well with that. That color will go really well with that, and I'm just gonna put the pattern papers where I think it's gonna go really well. Do I want to put that with that? That's pretty. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it in half. Because I want it to fit in there. So I'm going to cut it in half. And then most of the time I cut, 3x3, 4x4. So maybe I could do, wait, let me think this through. We'll do 3-inch strips. We'll do 4-inch strips. And what's left here? Another 4-inch strip. That is perfect. And then that way, if I need to do like 2x2s, I can just cut one of those. But then it's going to fit in here beautifully. And I'm going to have my little container here just ready to go. So next week, boom, my little mini page kit. I love it. Maybe I can do a white cardstock too. Let's bring in the trimmer here. So we said 3 and then 4. That's easy to do. 3 and then 4. So we'll do one of those there. You know what? I think I'm going to do a white. Maybe I'll do 2 more whites. And then that might be enough for all those page kits. And I'll just share them. You know, one thing too that I decided, well, one, I got to take more pictures. I got to go find that file that I had done up for you guys where I had put, and everybody had kind of contributed to it, but ideas of stuff to take pictures of. I gotta look at that and refresh my memory of things to take pictures out and just take out my camera. And last year I was not very good at that. And I found that last year, I very poorly am taking pictures all the time. Very poorly at it. So I'm hoping that not just for December Daily, but that it kind of not forces me, but pushes me to take more pictures the rest of the year. Like here I have the perfect opportunity. I have the cutest little peanut with me every day. I'm going to go get a blue page. I have the cutest little peanut with me every day. And I barely take any pictures. Like any pictures. So I need to rectify that. Okay, I missed a few things. I'm very busy lately, not much scrapping. My mom had heart surgery 2 times the last 4 months. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Esther. So we are visiting, cooking, and washing clothes. I helped my mom during rehabilitation. Yeah. And my dad, who is living alone since 55 years because of that. Aw. She's at home since a few weeks, so we are helping as much as possible. Oh. Oh, Nicole, I tried sourdough waffles a few times. Now, we don't like them as much with sweet stuff on top, but with cheese in the dough, it was good. Really? Wow. That's interesting. We love it with like whipped cream and whipped cream and all the fixings, like veggies and all that. Oh, so good. I haven't made new stuff in a long time just because I have so much in my fridge. So much in my fridge. Okay, we have 10 minutes left. Let's see what we can get done. Let's see what we can get done here. This is going to be sticking out quite a bit compared to the other one. Maybe that's 8.5. So let's cut it down to the 8.5 because I think that's just going to be too much. And then we'll just put the whole thing. I mean, I can just use that size, you know. What about daily timers to remind you to take pictures? Yeah. Like even if I just did the one timer, you know, like let's say at 8 o'clock in the morning, take pictures today. And you can actually name your timer, you know. So you could name the timer, take pictures today. That's a good idea. Okay, I don't want to do this because I can't tell. Like this one needs more stuff put in it. I only have like 3 things. Okay. Now this one here, I need to put more stuff on there too. But I need, oh, that's so pretty with that color. I forgot about those, that I had those. I need to bring those out, like for when I want mats, because I love this color, and I'm like, oh, I don't have any of that teal. Well, no wonder, it's in my December daily stuff. I need to take it out. Okay, so that'll go there. We need something for the green. I don't think I want to do that dark green because it's not going to come out. Maybe that I can do just white. So maybe I will do another white because that green is going to use all white. All white. My stomach is growling something fierce. Like, lady, you haven't fed me today. Okay. All right. So that's cool. Yeah, I have to go make a whole bunch of stuff for our weekend because we're going to be in and out all weekend. So I won't have time to be cooking. And a lot of times, you know, Mason knows other kids in other teams, so then he'll be like, can we watch them play their game? So, like, we stay at the arena even longer. Do you know what I mean? So, I want to make sure that we have food cooked so that we don't have to spend money on groceries. You know, extra money. We have stuff here. I just have to make stuff here. So, I gotta make sure our suppers are ready for when the day's done. Our supper's ready, and then we're not like, oh, I'm so exhausted. Let's just stop on the way home and grab food, right? Because that's very tempting when you've had a long day, right? Oh, I don't feel like cooking. Let's just stop and grab something. So this way we will have our food already. Okay. This one has nothing. So definitely that one. Let's try to put a few things in there. That'll be awesome. Like we'll have like 6 to do next week. I mean, we might have to add some stuff to it because I don't know if I'll have time to add a whole bunch of stuff to everything. But at least we'll have our backgrounds. We'll have like everything ready to go, so I can just grab a package and go, okay, let's put this together. Let's put this puppy together. You know what? I'm going to put that with this one. There. Let's try to find a few things from in here. Esther says, I will rewatch later, the start of the live later this evening. And T says, I've got timers for literally everything. With my ADHD, I need these reminders. Yeah. I have brain fog with my health issues and rely on alarms for everything too. Esther says, are you making a kind of December project page kiss? Yes. I was going to start the December daily today, Esther, but I barely got any sleep last night, so my brain is, I don't think I could actually like put pages together. So I was like, you know what? Let's just make page kits, but for December daily. And then next Thursday, we're going to try and just like pump these out. Like put so many of those together. What I would love is to be able to have close to half of them done, like all put together by December 1st. That would be amazing. And my goal, I have a lofty goal, Esther. I want to put all my December daily together for this year. Plus, I'd like to go back and do 2022 and 2023. Like put the pictures, because all I have to do for those is put pictures. So I'm like, you know what? If I am kind of ahead on a lot of this, then I can just go, hey, let's just bring these other ones and let's just get them done. Because you know what? I'm just not the type of person that in July, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to work on my December daily in July. I'm not one that, you know, it's like, oh, Christmas in July. Like we did it one year when we were at the campground, and I was like, this just doesn't feel normal to me. You know, it's enough that once a year I have to, you know, get ready for Christmas. I just don't want to do it this many times. So I think November though, like as soon as Halloween was done, I was like, Christmas mode. And that hasn't happened to me in a long time. I've been kind of a bah humbug for the last few years. I was like, oh, I don't want to. Like even last year, and even last year being Lexi's first Christmas, I was still like not in it at all. Now this year I am wondering, like, when in the heck am I gonna put up my Christmas tree, because I can just see her going, ooh, let me grab that bulb, you know. So I am kind of thinking about like, what in the world am I gonna, when in the world am I gonna do that? But I'm excited. I want to watch Christmas movies. We put on a Christmas movie already. With Mason the other night. He was here. When was it? Sunday night. We watched a Christmas movie, and I'm all about the Christmas stuff right now. So I do the month of December in a planner. Love to work on different sizes for 1 month, making pockets and flaps. That's awesome. Yeah, and you know what? At the beginning, I almost started late because I was looking in my December daily of like the years before, and I was like, oh, this is so fun. I just love it so much. You know, I just love it so much. And I want to make sure that I keep this going. You know, it's not always convenient, if you will, you know, because it is a busy time of year, but I think it's so nice. It's just so nice to have, you know, to look back on. And it's Mason's favorite, actually, to look through. And I uploaded a video on Patreon and showed the girls of Lexi looking through albums. I said, and I labeled it Future Scrapbooker, you know? And it was like, she was like, oh, wow. Flipping through the pages. Wow. Ooh, I'm going to put this in because I'm getting her a tea set for Christmas. So we're going to be using it in December. Oh, yeah. 100% we're going to use it. We're just going to put a few more things, and then we're going to call it good. And I'm going to go cook up a storm. Cook up a storm. And I'm doing laundry too, and I want to vacuum, and you know, just life stuff, right? Just life stuff. Yesterday, I even told the girl too that, that was doing my massage. I said, when I got your text, I was like, no, I don't have time for that. Like, why is it this week? And I said, but now that I'm here, I'm so thankful because, I was in so much pain. I could have done so much in that 2 hours that she slept yesterday, but I need to take care of me too. That's a good lesson. Listen up, peeps. We need to take care of us so that we can take care of others. It's just like you're on a plane and they say you're tempted to, like, if the sign comes up to put on the mask, you're tempted to put your kids' one on first, right? But they say to put yours on first so that you're still awake and not passed out, so that you can do other people, So it's kind of the same thing, We need to take care of us so that we can take care of others. So even though I didn't feel like going yesterday, I still went. And then when I got home, I just felt rejuvenated, and so that I was able to do the night and have energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel like, I felt okay. Like, I was awake for 2 hours of the whole night, and I just kept, it's okay, baby boo, like, it's okay, and just rocking her, and no frustrations at all, just, saying, because, when you can get tired sometimes, even though you don't show it, inside, you feel like this, right? And they feel that. Right? Even though you don't show it outwardly, they still feel it. So I was just, like, it's okay, boo, Manny loves you. And, she just relaxed. Even though she didn't fall asleep right away, she was just laying on the bed. And I was telling that, I was kind of patting her bum, and then my arm would get tired and I would stop, and then she'd, like, pat the bed, like, don't stop. Oh, she's so cute. I just feel so bad that she's in so much pain. I feel bad. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, and I think that is good. Yep, tired equals cranky, even for grown-ups. Exactly. And even if you don't show it outwardly, they feel it. They feel it in your demeanor, right? They just feel it. So we're going to put everything in the bags, and we're going to get, how many is that? 6 or 7? I'm so happy. So very happy. That's 6, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. 6 already. This one doesn't have a lot of stuff, but we have 5 that has a lot. And I think there's enough in those that whatever I don't use, I can just plop in maybe this one. You know what? Let's just put a few, and then we're going to call it good. Even if we finish at 2:15, we'll be good. And this is what I love, like, maybe, when you start a project, whatever it is, you never feel like it. Maybe it's just me. I shouldn't say we. Whenever I start a project, I always like, there's other stuff that I could be doing, other things or whatever. But as soon as I get going, I get so excited about this, whatever project I'm working on. So the first step is just start. Whether it's exercising, whether it's a cleanup project, whether it's a project like this, just start, and then, you'll get excited about it. Because now I can't wait till next Thursday so we can we'll see how many pages we get done. Watch, I'll get like 1 done. I don't think so. I think we'll get quite a bit done. I'm going to block my afternoon just for that. Ooh, I forgot we have trees. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back and see all our Christmas files. It's been a while. Gotta go back and see what we have. Okay. I think this is good. Okay, peeps, I am feeling good about these. So now I'm going to put them, where could I put this? Put it back in here. I'm going to put them in my container for my December daily. And because I have those little, what are they even called? Let me get them. What are they even? Clear bags. I got these off Amazon. And I bought them for the flares and they were way too big. So I was going to return them and I'm like, you know what? Just keep them. You never know what you can use them for. And I'm glad I did, because now I can use them for this. So I'm going to keep them like this. I'm going to put them in my Rascog, ready to go. So next Thursday, I'm just going to grab this and we're going to get started. I'll probably need to grab a few other things, like little finishers, but I think we'll have quite a bit to get going. Laura says trees, Santa, snowman, I think ornaments, light bulbs, snow globes, gnomes. Yeah, and even the numbers. Remember the peppermints with the numbers? And there was something else that I just saw there. I was like, oh yeah. Oh, the poinsettias. The reindeer. So many. You're the same. You just got to get started, right? You just got to get started. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, we're going to stop it here because I want to take a few minutes too and just kind of clean up everything I took out so that everything is back where it needs to be and my desk is clean again. So next time I come upstairs, I start with a clean slate. And we will see you next Thursday. We will talk to you next Thursday. We're going to start. Hopefully we'll get a whole bunch done. Talk soon. Bye. Thanks for being here with me. In my comatose state. Yes, have a fabulous weekend. You hope Mason has a great tournament. Thank you. He's excited. We'll talk soon. Bye.